Hello and welcome to Fantasy Author Reacts. I'm your fantasy author for the day, Jacob Penrod, and today we are reacting to Helluva Boss, Episode 3, Spring Broken. Um, now, I want to say before we get into this too far, I'll do the YouTube stuff first. Like I said, I am a fantasy author. I've got a book coming later this year, and if you are interested in that, stick around. But it's not about me today. This is about Vivzy Pop and Helluva Boss. I also want to say, like, I'm not... I know my basics with storytelling fairly well. I can recognize tools when they're being used, but when it comes to comedy, I really struggle. And I realized that when I posted episode 1 of Helluva Boss, and it was like a sex scene between the demented mom and the killer boyfriend or something like that. And it was just a throwaway joke, and I was like, yes, let me pause and analyze every frame. And frankly, it was weird for everyone. But I want to learn comedy writing as a craft a bit better. So I actually got a book that I am going through, trying to learn the ins and outs so that I can break things down for you better when it comes to comedies like this or anything else we might want to go through. I hope one day we go through my favorite comedy, What About Bob? But yeah, the book is called The Hidden Tools of Comedy by Steve Kaplan. No sponsorship or anything like that, but if you're interested and want to go through it with me and learn alongside me, that's what I'm going to be going through. With that said, let's get into Helluva Boss, Spring Broken. I missed the license plate. I think it was Imp666. Okay, cool. And they got their logo there. They got a little unicorn hanging up. And then we got Luna and Blitz. Okay, let's see. No $5 entrance fee anymore for the reserved parking. It's been broken down. The building says Imp is a scam on the graffiti. They've got a sign for... I think that says Donnie's anus. They've also got holy water and a big sign saying "Fuck you, Blitzo." Another graffiti saying Sharpay, and I can't quite make out that graffiti in the bottom left. Trying to see if there's any other important details here. It's so fascinating breaking down the animation frames because like everything has to be done intentionally. And as someone who's worked in that pipeline, like you'd be surprised at the amount of thought that goes into some of these things. Depending on the show, some shows just kind of fill space, but this isn't one of those. Oh snap! And then the license plate on that said "Sucks for life." So here's a question that I think I have an answer to, which is why does it not feel as overwhelming, the amount of characters that we're getting in Helluva Boss, when in Hotel Transylvania I was feeling when in Has Been Hotel I was feeling pretty overwhelmed. So I see it in a few different ways, but I think what it primarily breaks down to is Helluva Boss seems to have a core cast that it sticks to, and then it builds an episodic kind of story based off of that cast. So it can bring people in, take them out, and it doesn't feel like it's getting in the way of a plot because each plot is self-contained. So when you bring an outside force in for that plot, you know, it can kind of generally be introduced and resolved within that episode, even if it does come back later. Whereas Has Been Hotel, the writing in that first episode was so precise, it had a very clear promise from the outset. And so each episode kind of became a ticking timer, as timers do. And when you brought more and more people in, it started to feel cluttered instead of adding to it. And the creator, Vivzy Pop, is so good at introducing and creating characters, in my opinion, that I almost wonder if this episodic structure suits their talents better. I don't know. I'm not sure I have an opinion one way or another on that, but it is something I observed.
Should have known you'd be here when I heard the Amber Alerts.
That graffiti says "We're the Rats," and I don't know what to make of it.
Tampon race car somewhere else.
I'm doing a bit of freelance for one of the infinitely more successful companies in the building.
No
and they wanted to have me come in this week to
Okay.
lead their team.
So they all know who she is. And by they all, I mean literally just two of them.
Aw, you mad, Blitzo? You gonna run off, leaving someone else to pay for the hotel room, steal their car, and run 3 rings to Rap and max my credit cards on shitty
horse
writing lessons?
God damn it, whore, you will not let that go.
Choke on a
Okay, so having him talk over her, saying exactly what she's saying, is a fun gag, but it also kind of shows like they do know each other going back a fair bit. Like they know each other well, and definitely not their first little spat they've had.
You'll what? Or I'll call HR.
even, even he laughs at that. That's funny.
Meet my new hellhound, Vortex.
Whatever. Oh, that holy water they're advertising up there now has 32% more piss. They're really stepping things up in the holy water industry.
Oh, yeah, I heard. Yeah, we dated.
Was it before?
They dated. I thought maybe.
After she became a pop star.
You dated a pop star. Okay, why are you all acting like that's such a shock?
Hello, it's Verosika Mayday. Is she blind?
I like that. Okay, so this is showing just a little bit what they all really think of Blitz, and then also I like that we have the bomb and TNT in the background here. And then the other thing I was going to point out is this license plate just says innuendo,
Dated a pop star.
right behind Blitz, and I think that's funny. Just because so many of the license plates are innuendos, and this one is just like, why bother? You know what it's going to be.
Acting like that's such a shock.
Yes, he does.
What was sex with her like? Billy! What? It's a pop star. You'd want to know what sex with Michael Crawford was like. Do you think they saw me? Fuck, I did my makeup shitty today.
Oh, you look perfect, Looney. Like always.
Shut
Aw.
up, Dad! Oh, Blitz! Oh. Whoa.
Hi, big man. Where's your bitch bag of an employer?
She's in her office. There wasn't room on the sucking floor, so they rented one here on this one. Cheaper.
Oh, come on!
Right across. Okay, fun.
Sorry, man.
Oh, no, you don't, bitch.
Sir, how about you let me go in and try to reason with her?
Moxie continues to, I think, be my favorite.
Shut the fuck up. Moxie, don't let her access any of your holes.
Oh my gosh.
I got
Okay, I will say it. I know at least with Has Been Hotel that they did have some storylines around sexual assault, and if you're gonna do that, you can do that. It does make it a bit tonally hard to digest at times when there's also a lot of jokes that use that as the punchline. And I know that's not the only punchline here, but that is something that stuck out to me and has been as well. And it just, I don't know. It makes it hard to know when to take it satire and when not to. Yeah.
lie down now.
Oh, this won't stand.
Is this imp boy starting a demon duel? I think he
A
is.
demon duel. Is this Tenacious D? I hope so.
I bet you suck, you bitches can't fuck as many people as we can off by the end of the day. All right.
Okay, that's an interesting plot line. Let's see where that goes.
Your assholes. Here's how we're gonna do this shit. First,
Okay, potential horse names: Grape Fiesta, Paperclips, Soap Crisis, and 32. I love that that's what they were brainstorming in their meeting. Horse names, by the way, are so absurdly long. They have to have they seem to have 3 to 5 different names. Like you'd have to combine all of those to even get close.
we find a fuck ton of clients. We portal up. We have our fun murder time as per usual. We pile all the bodies into a big fucking canoe. We push said canoe into some water. We light it on fire to attract the sharks and eagles and shit. Maybe a goose too. Fuck it. They come and eat the body. We win the bet.
Maybe a goose too. Okay.
We rub it in that sloppy bitch's drunken whore ass face. Do you have any questions?
Why don't you learn how to take criticism? And then that's what he goes with. Oh gosh, that's fun. I've been on YouTube long enough. I've been on one end of that.
Of what we should do, Mox. It's not my fault you got a smooth little brain upstairs.
A what now?
I'm calling you slow, Moxie. God, why don't you learn to take criticism, you talentless baby-dicked troll?
Well, why don't you take an art class?
Why don't you see how expensive they are?
Hey, is there a way I can come with
Why don't you see how expensive they are? That feels like that's some personal frustrations leaking into the script there. Oh, that's so funny.
Is there a way I can come with you guys this time?
Absolutely not. I forbid it. Not gonna happen. Sorry, sweetie. Spring break is no place for young, vulnerable goth girls. You know the kind of freaks up there who drool all over you.
Well, I can
Whoa.
blend in with humans easy enough.
I guess Luna's a fan favorite in certain communities from that look that they gave. Oh, this is so funny.
Over you.
Well, I can blend in with humans easy enough. Just let me tag along.
Wait, say that again.
She can blend in
I
with
can
humans?
Blend in.
Do you have a human disguise?
Yeah, don't you? You three have been screwing around on Earth this whole fucking time without human disguises?
Okay, new plan. Looney can
I hope
help
it's
Looney-
like Vincent Manchild and BoJack Horseman, and they all just stack on top of each other in a little trench coat.
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool.
humans to us, and we'll take care of the rest. Okay? How about that?
Flawless logic.
Sir, there is no way we are going to get enough clients by the end of the
Gosh.
day with one poorly spelled bad
I know this is going to be a Gilligan cut where he says, like, there's no way we're doing this, and then it cuts, and it's exactly that. I will say, though, it's bringing back flashbacks to this marketing meeting that I was in, and it might be the most frustrated I've been in a meeting, where we first off we took a 30-minute brainstorming session, which is already you're already losing, but by the end of that we went around and I had like this whole plan and this whole idea thought out, and I thought it was pretty good, and they're like, yeah, all right, Jacob, and then they went over to this other person, and her idea was one word: marketing. And the guy running the meeting freaking loved it. He was like, that's freaking genius. How didn't I think of that? But he wasn't being ironic. And then he was like, okay, let's go from here. And I was like, that's the premise of the whole meeting in the first place. You all don't care about this. I just had to, oh gosh.
grammar fly.
All right. Yep, there we go.
Now, who's first?
I am curious if Luna's disguise is going to actually be good.
Got it.
Oh, she's a wizard.
Looney, look at you. You look downright awful. I am so proud.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is such a fun premise for an episode. All right, I am curious where we're at. We're almost halfway through, so I think this montage is going to lead into some kind of turning point. But oh, this is funny. Oh my gosh.
9 kills in the bag. I'd like to see that whaley snatch orgasm that many.
Alright, spring breakers. Y'all ready to get fucked up and make some bitches bad choices?
I feel like there's been a song in every episode, but it doesn't really feel like a musical.
God damn it! That bitch started her goatish mating call. Now she's
Her
gonna win
goatish mating call.
Sex maniacs. We gotta pick things up, guys.
Oh my
This
gosh.
ain't gonna tell nobody. All right, next one, Looney. Come on, Looney.
I feel like Charlie would be so horrified if she ever met Blitz. I feel like he would love her, and she would want to change him.
Now, who wants a piece of this?
Okay, so I'm interested that we've passed the midpoint. The other episodes have had a clearer turning point, but I think this has been more of, rather than a harsh turning point in the story, kind of just an escalation where things are starting to go right for both sides. I am curious how it's going to affect the momentum going forward. If by the end it would have been more effective if there was a stronger turning point here at the midsection, or if it's going to be better with the more subtle one. And either could be right. It just depends on the way the story's being told. I'm just really curious about it.
I'm not paid enough to care.
Yeah. I'm Luna.
Okay. I'm Vertex!
That's hot. I mean,
What
like,
was that?
literally, because vortexes, they give off heat. Probably, right?
Yeah,
What was that?
I guess. But my friends call me Tex.
Oh yeah.
Tex,
I wish I
okay.
had friends. I mean, I don't have friends.
Am I interrupting something?
Nah, man, just having a conversation.
Conversation leads to HPV.
And
HPV.
we lost him.
Conversation leads to HPV. I feel like I think I like Helluva Boss more than Has Been, and I liked Has Been a lot.
It's looking like it's up to us to handle this list.
Hell yeah. Team Eminem are getting shit done, making the money.
And then Has Been had Vaggie for me, who I just loved, but I think Moxie beats Vaggie.
Hey, dude, why don't you chill out?
Why don't you stay out of it? Okay, this is our business. Literally.
Oh, fuck, Blitz! Why can't you stay out of my face for like 5 minutes?
Because I adopted you. And that should mean something.
Oh, you can adopt hellhounds. Okay.
Matter, you're not my real dad. I was almost 18.
It still counts.
Well, it shouldn't.
Oh, actual
Didn't
adoption.
You then, asshole. I don't now.
Damn, girl, that was savage. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It was pretty
He'll get over
savage.
it. He always does.
Always
Glad you-
does. So she says that kind of thing routinely?
You stick up for yourself at least. Takes guts.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, the fish. I am a little confused about its role here. Oh! Might be insensitive of me, but the big fish stepped on someone and I asked myself, does that count for Blitz? Now I've heard of catfishing someone at a concert, but this is ridiculous. Well, he was a good character while he lasted.
I love that woman.
Oh, she totally pegs you, doesn't she?
Was the fish set up earlier in the episode and I just missed it entirely?
Hey, this is too wholesome for my liking.
Blitzo.
Oh, perfect. That must be the whores.
That was handled rather obvious, don't you think?
I don't think this belonged to any of us. Would be
Yeah,
a
I am-
shame if anyone found out you guys were behind a giant monster fish in the human world.
That's so confusing.
Oh,
I must have missed something.
Satan. You know, it's so fucked.
Yeah, well, you three nasty-ass gremlins will be in shit for not being in disguises.
But hey, if you're ever down to party, I'll give you a ring sometime.
Really?
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, my girlfriend throws a ton of crazy
Oh.
hound parties.
Nice. Can't wait for my first one.
Sad.
Let's get you some friends, girl.
Come on, Looney Tooney. Let's go back and park our fat fucking car in our fat fucking space.
All right. There we go. That was episode 3. I am a little torn on it. I thought it was really funny consistently throughout the entire thing. Something about the writing, though, is a lot of the humor is kind of like this crass, offensive humor, and it tries to be like that's the whole point. But every character, I feel like, or at least many characters, I feel like use it in the same way. So it can ultimately damage character voice in a way that kind of makes it blend together. And usually I don't mind because the stories are really tightly written and like there's just good momentum and they're really fun to watch. And I did have fun with this. But I will say structurally it felt a little weaker to me than the other ones, where we got this clear setup and this really clear premise for the episode, which is the competition between the two sides. But then there was no like super clear escalation. Like they kind of both just did their thing, and then this fish monster showed up, and then they killed the fish monster immediately without it causing too much of an issue. And then the fish monster is what resolved the ultimate conflict instead of being something that was set up earlier on. And so I feel like it was a good episode and there were good ideas here. But it didn't quite come together as cleanly for me personally. So probably my least favorite of the Helluva Boss episodes so far. But still really funny. I still really enjoyed it. I love Moxie. And I just really like this cast. Gonna be totally honest, when I went into this, I thought I was gonna be more skeptical or I was pretty skeptical, thinking I wouldn't like Helluva Boss as much as I loved Has Been Hotel, but I really do think I like it more. I just like, I mean, I even think I like the premise more. It has a clearer identity. The jokes land more consistently for me. I love the cast. Vivzy Pop is so good with her casts, or their casts. I don't know their pronouns. And yeah, I guess those are my thoughts. So what did you think? Did this one land for you? Do you disagree with me? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And did I miss something with that fish being set up earlier and being important and foreshadowed as what was going to resolve the plot? I don't know. I will also say I can start to see the underpinnings of a character drama that I think this is going to eventually turn into from what I've seen. And I'm excited for that. But yeah, that's it for now. If you want to see future episodes, those are going to be on Patreon by the time you see this on YouTube. And if you're already on Patreon, thank you so much. And your hair looks great. And if you're bald, the top of your head looks fantastic.